These are your astrological lucky numbers for 2020. Now you may choose to use them in whatever way you discern. Some people may choose to use them for Lotto. I'm just putting in advance a warning to say that gambling should be done in moderation and only when you have the discretionary money for it. So yeah, you can choose to use the numbers for meditation with, or for selecting certain things in your life that you're looking for. You may find some of these numbers turn up synchronistically. As well, these particular cards that we're using are animal spirit guide cards, so I would also suggest that you look at the messages on the card as well as the spirit guide animals that turn up, because they may also play a role in your life throughout the year of 2020. So we will start with the shuffling. I will pull 6 cards for each astrological sign, and I will start with Capricorn. Now if you are using these for Lotto, if the numbers go beyond your particular country's Lotto system, because for example here in New Zealand our top number is 40, so if anything is pulled above 40 for us, we would add the 2 numerals together to bring it down to a single digit, or take the 2 separate numerals within a number and use them as single numbers as well. I'll give you an example as we run through, but this is for Capricorn. 6 numbers for Capricorn, lucky numbers for 2020. Capricorn, you have number 9, brown bear spirit, number 1, ant spirit, number 6, beaver spirit, number 13, cat spirit, number 35, koala spirit. No surprises here that the koala has come out at this time of the year in January with the Capricorn energy, given what Australia is going through at the moment. It says here spirit has a plan, so I hope for all the koalas around that spirit does have a plan. Your 6th number is 41, nightingale spirit. So if you look, brown bear spirit says take time out, ant spirit is time to collaborate, beaver spirit is lay a solid foundation, cat spirit is claim your independence, koala spirit is has a plan, nightingale is love is all around. Now if for instance number 41 is beyond your Lotto in your country, then you could add the 2 numbers together to get 5, or you could use the 2 numbers independently and have 4 and 1 as well. So that is Capricorn for your numbers. We will put all of the cards back in the deck and we will shuffle again. This is for Aquarius. Astrological lucky numbers for 2020. Aquarius, as well as the messages on the cards and the animal spirits that come in. You can utilize any of the messages and numbers as you see fit. You already have some Aquarius. 36, koi fish, there is always enough. 32, hawk spirit, let spirit be your guide. 22, truth transcends illusion, dragonfly. 43, owl spirit, you see clearly now. Remember, if this number goes above your own country's Lotto number, you can add the 2 together to get 7, or use 4 and 3 independently as well. 28, frog, clear out the clutter. And your last one, 24, electric eel, bring your ideas to life. That's Aquarius. Those are your 6 lucky numbers and your 6 animal guide spirits and the 6 independent mantras that you can use for the year as well. That's Aquarius. Pisces, lucky astrological numbers for 2020. You can use these numbers however you wish, for meditation, for personal use, for personal providence, gain, for messages, for synchronistic messages you may get. This is for Pisces. Pisces, lucky astrological numbers for 2020. The first one is 38, Lizard, dream the world into being. Your second number is 64, Wasp, sometimes life stings. Your third number is 30, Grasshopper, take a leap of faith. Your fourth one is Mouse, number 40, tend to the small things. I notice all of these creatures, these spirit guides or animals at the moment, are all the little critters as well. They're all, you know, in the smaller kingdom. Dog is 19, be loyal to what you love. And your last one is number 53, Seahorse, watch and wait. So if any of those numbers are beyond your own country's Lotto, if you happen to be using this for Lotto, add the 2 numbers together, such as 64, add that to a 10 and use it as the number 10, or break it down to the number 1. The same with 53. If it's beyond your country's Lotto numbering system, add the 5 and the 3 to the 8, or separate the 2 numbers and use them independently as 5 and 3. You can also choose to do that with any of the double-digit numbers, break them down to the 1 digit if you so choose. So that was for Pisces for 2020 for the lucky numbers and the mantras and your spirit guides, your animal spirits. This is for Aries. Aries 2020 astrological lucky numbers. These particular cards are animal spirit cards. They also have mantras on them, so the mantras and the animal spirits may also be useful and beneficial to you throughout the year. This is for Aries. Astrological lucky numbers to focus on throughout the year. Some people may wish to use these for Lotto. If you're doing that, please remember that Lotto or any gambling should be monitored, and money should only be used as and when you have discretionary money. Aries. Elephant Spirit 25, there is another one under there. Cow Spirit 15, the miracles are endless. Elephant, learn from the past, number 25. 48, Porcupine, time for beginner mind. Your fourth number is Lion 37, be generous of spirit. Your fifth one is Rhino Spirit, overcome any obstacle. And your last one is 46, Peacock, let it shine. Now, if any of those numbers are beyond your own country's Lotto numbering system, such as here in New Zealand, these 3 are above our system, then you add the numbers together. So 48 becomes 12. You can use the number 12, or you can separate the 2 numbers independently and use 4 and 8. The same with 46, could become 10 or use 4 and 6. The same with 50, it becomes 5. So that is Aries. Those are your messages for the astrological numbers for 2020 and your spirit guide animals. Next up we have Taurus. This is for Taurus astrological lucky numbers for 2020 using the divination cards of the animal spirit kingdom. These also have mantras with them, and these animals may also be around you in the year. You may see them or you may connect with them. Some people may be choosing to use these numbers for Lotto. Just remember that gambling should be done in moderation. But if you are using it for Lotto, good luck. This is for Taurus. The first one you have is number 14, Chameleon. Act as it is. The second one is 21, Dove, Be Peace. The third one is Nightingale. Number 41, Love is All Around. The fourth one is number 9, Brown Bear, Take Time Out. The fifth one is Snake, number 55, Time to Heal. And your last one is Turtle Spirit 62. If any of these numbers are above your Lotto numbering system in your country, add the numbers together, such as 6 and 2 is 8, and that becomes 8. Or you can use the 6 and the 2 independently as individual numbers as well. Turtle messages slow and steady wins the race. So just remember the messages from the cards and also those spirit animals which may show themselves to you one way or another during the year. So Taurus, that was your lucky numbers. We move on to Gemini. First of your numbers, Gemini, is 40. Mouse, tend to the small things. Swan, 60, time for a deep dive. Number 2, Antelope, life is speeding up. Your fourth one is 57, Squirrel, believe in yourself. Your fifth one is Koi Fish, there is always enough. That's number 36. And your sixth one is 58, Stag, take the lead. So remember the mantras, the animals, they may show up for you one way or another during the year. So your numbers are 40, 62, 57, 36, 58. If those numbers are above your own Lotto system in your country, add the ones together. For example, 5 and 8 is 13. You can use 13, or you can break 13 down to 4, or you can also choose to use the numbers independently, 5 or 8. So in your particular draw, you have a lot of different options that you can choose to use the way the numbering is done. So that's Gemini for lucky numbers for 2020. Remember the spirit guides as well as the mantras. The next we are doing is Leo. Leo, for your astrological lucky numbers for 2020. These numbers can be used in any way that you feel connected to them. Some people might use them for meditation or for looking for synchronistic events or numbers that come up. Other people may be choosing to use them for Lotto. If you are gambling, just remember to do it wisely and when you have discretionary money. Your first number for Leo is 44, Panther Spirit. Reclaim your power. Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch, number 18. So 44 and 18, then 28, Frog, clear the clutter. Bear, number 9, take time out. Number 41, Nightingale, love is all around. And 55, Snake, time to heal. So just remember those animals, the mantras and your numbers: 44, 18, 28, 9, 41, 55. If any of the numbers are beyond your Lotto system, add them together. 5 and 5, for instance, gets 10, which could add up to 10, or the number 1, or you could use the 5 independently as a number as well. So there are options within the cards to make your own subtle numbers. Okay, we move on to Cancer now. Cancer, astrological numbers for 2020, lucky numbers. These cards use spirit guide animals as well, so they could also play a role in various things that are coming into your life. Oh, you guys have got things jumping out. First number is 63, the vulture, nothing is wasted. Then number 30, grasshopper, take a leap of faith. Your third one is 54, skunk, know your worth. Your fourth one is owl, you see clearly now, number 43. Then you have 64, wasp, sometimes life stings. Then your last one is 27, fox, think on your feet. I keep moving them a little bit too low. So those are your numbers there, Cancer, and also your spirit guides that have come in. Feel into the messages of them as well. If the numbers are beyond your Lotto system in your own country, add the two of them together, such as 6 and 4, which equal to 10. So you can use the number 10 or the number 1, or you can separate the two numbers, 6 independently and 4 independently as well. So there are many different options that you can utilize for the numbers within these 6 that are drawn. So that is Cancer for 2020 for your lucky numbers. Next we move on to Virgo. Virgo's lucky numbers for 2020. Virgo's astrological lucky numbers using this spirit animal deck. 6 cards will be drawn. You can use the numbers for anything that you feel connected to in any way that you wish throughout the year for 2020. You can use it for meditation or for selecting certain things that you are seeking to find in your life, answers to questions. Some people will be using these numbers for Lotto. If you are doing Lotto, remember to just use your money, use the discretionary money that you have. So this is for Virgo. You already have one out. Nightingale is 41. Love is all around. Your second one is 64. Wasp, sometimes life stings. Your next one is number 6. Beaver spirit, lay a solid foundation. Then your fourth one is 13. Cat spirit, claim your independence. Your fifth one is whale, trust the great mystery. That's number 65. And your sixth one is white raven, trust in the magic. So those are your animal spirits that came, the mantras that you can call upon for the year as well. Now, if the numbers are beyond your particular country's numbering system for Lotto, then add them together or use them independently. For instance, 66 could be added together as the number 12, and 12 can be added to a 3 or added down to a 3. You can also use the numbers independently and pick that as a 6. However, you've already got a 6 in your playlist. So 6, I think, is a really quite important number for you guys. With 65, that can add to 11. 11 can add to 2. So if you see what I'm talking about here. So that is for Virgo, for your lucky astrological numbers for 2020. Those are your spirits, animal spirits that have come in. Take note of them because some of them may show themselves to you during the year, or you may be influenced by them one way or another. Moving on to Libra. So Libra, astrological lucky numbers for 2020 using the animal spirits. You can use these numbers however you feel inclined during the year. Some people may choose to use them for Lotto. If you are gambling, make sure that it's discretionary money that you are using, and gambling in moderation. Some people may choose to use these numbers in other ways. That's entirely up to you. So this is for Libra. Your first card out is number 45, Parrot. Watch your words. Your next one is number 10, Buffalo. The abundant universe will provide. Your third one is Bat. A rebirth is assured, and that is number 5. So 45, 10, 5. Your next one is Coyote, number 16. Trust in divine detours. Your fifth one is number 7, the Bee. Sweet results await. And your sixth and final one is number 8, the Bobcat. Life is a mystery. So 45, 10, 5, 16, 7, 8. If any of those numbers are beyond your own country's numbering system, such as 45, add it together to get 9, or use each number independently, as in 4 or 5. So that's Libra, astrological numbers for 2020. We move on to Scorpio, astrological numbers for 2020. Your lucky numbers. These cards are using the animal spirit guides. You can choose to use these numbers however you are most interested. Some people will use them for Lotto. You can add to the 6 numbers by creating more, following each number in line. Your first one is here. Lizard, number 38. Dream the world into being. Your second one is Lion, number 37. Be generous of spirit. Your third one is number 50. Rhino, overcome any obstacle. Your fourth one is 59. Starfish, open to infinite possibility. Your fifth one is 42, Otter. You are never alone. Your sixth one is 40, Mouse. Tend to the small things. Now, if you are using these for Lotto and these numbers are above your own country's Lotto numbering system, then add the numbers together or use them independently. For example, number 59, add the 5 and the 9 to make 14, or add the 14 together to make 5, or use the 5 and the 9 independently as separate numbers. Now you can do that with all of these. You've got really big numbers, Scorpio, so you can add any of yours together to get down to a single digit or use them independently as well. So in fact, when you get the bigger numbers, you have many more choices of numbers to use if you are wanting to use them for Lotto. So that's Scorpio for 2020, lucky astrological numbers and spirit guide animals. Take note of the animals who have turned up, because you may notice them during the year, whether it be in the real time or dream time. We move on to Sagittarius, the last of the 12. Sagittarius, this is your 2020 astrological lucky numbers. Some people may wish to use these for Lotto. If you do so, make sure you are using discretionary money, and gambling is to be done in moderation. Good luck if you are using them for Lotto. You can use them for many other things as well, for finding answers to problems, for connecting with the animals that come in and the mantras on the cards. So Sagittarius, lucky astrological numbers for 2020. Sagittarius. Your first one is Mouse, number 40, tend to the small things. Your second number is 47, Pig Spirit, use your mind wisely. Your third number is 64, Wasp, sometimes life stings. Your fourth number is 38, Lizard, dream the world into being. Your fifth number is 37, Lion, be generous of spirit. And your sixth number is 59, Starfish, open to infinite possibilities. Now, if some of these numbers are beyond your own country's Lotto numbering system, add the two numbers together to get to one number, or use each number individually. For instance, 38. Add these two to get 11, use the number 11. Or add 11 to number 2 and use number 2. Or separate these two and use them separately, 8 and number 3. So you can see what I mean. All of these, you have got high numbers. You and Scorpio were very similar in terms of high numbers. All of the numbers can be broken down to single digits or used separately. So there we are, guys. That is your 2020 lucky astrological numbers, as well as the positive mantras from the Animal Spirit deck. Best luck and good wishes with all of your endeavours for 2020.